I have had a revelation. I want to enjoy every aspect of the games that I play. I want to see every part that they have to offer and everything that they can give me. Bloons Tower Defense, a game that has been with me since the day that I was born, and a game that will surely live on long after I pass. And so, I'm gonna complete every achievement, every challenge, and whatever is in between for BTD6. Now, before I could do any of that, I needed to complete this week's Odyssey. So I'm just gonna let 11:32 p.m. me take over. Anyways. There you go. Okay. Goodbye. 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 Oh yeah, I forgot. At what level does Zai pop at? Yeah, so I thought that was kinda boring, so I deleted it from existence. Then after that, my next achievement was to unlock Power Overwhelming by using 100 powers in co-op. First things first, join a co-op match. So I did. After putting up with the lag, the next 30 minutes consisted of me just putting Moab mines, just so many Moab mines. At least I won't have to worry about witnesses. Because you see, as one mine explodes, the others will be pushed forward, causing a downpour, and disintegrate everybody in the neighborhood. Then, I started throwing nails in the ground. A lot of nails. More nails than there are bullet shells in a US school. After breaking several OSHA standards and child labor laws, I tried farming in order to get the Bill Crates achievement. I didn't get it. Then all I needed to do was pun my workers with neurosteroids and hire Homelander to eradicate the balloon populace. The next thing was unsung monkeys, and all I did was use a spike mine and 2 sentry experts on deflation mode 10 times. I'm not kidding. There we go. I did it. Let's go. Now for my next objective, I'm gonna go to do Get yourself a child you don't have to pay a living wage to, and instead spend it on the military. Get yourself a farm, then a bank, then more banks, then a couple of defenses, then more banks. Get yourself a B-17 heavy bomber, an R-36 M2 Voyabonda, and a nuclear reactor. I do plan to make sure I can go as overkill as I physically can. Just to make sure, you know? Sacrifice your legion to mine, and that's it. Okay. I did it! Let's go! That was easy. Also, the 36.0 update came out while I was editing this, so, yeah. I also forgot to record the Epic Beast quest, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that Ninja Kiwi is using the Beast Handler to promote animal First off, the top path is all about fish. How many? We don't know. But what do we know? That and the fact that the Beast Handler is clearly violating the Animal Welfare Act of 1966. The fish are forced to jump towards the balloon. If not, they'll be forced to jump in a pool of McDonald's Sprite and then forced to jump in a pool filled with dolphins so they can get ganked. This allows them to chew Moabs with maximum delicacy. The middle path gives us ownership over the Indominus Rex's rejected cousin, the Inharmonious Reptile. Basically, it's great for eating tiny balloons due to the fear of it being skinned alive and turned to boots. Then, we have the bottom path, aka... Wait. aka... The first upgrade of the bird path gives us a white-headed bird. aka... Wait. He's a part of the cake! I also learned that a singular beast handler can have multiple beasts at once, and can sacrifice one beast handler's pets to give the other anabolic steroid. Also, the new map is but I'll tell you why later. Thankfully, the contested territory is now open, and I can now invade Yugoslavia to get the achievement stage of empires. But before that, I will complete the quest in order to convince Quincy and Biker Bones to go after the taxmen. You see, the taxmen have been after me ever since I stole trillions of dollars from the Pentagon on September 11th. But we first start with Quincy. In short, Quincy needs me to help him deal with some balloons due to the fact that they stole his cerebral cortex and need me to commit several war crimes and help him use his arrows correctly. Once that was done, he gave me some neurosteroids, chemical bombs, and 3 dills. Then we have biker Bones. To convince him to help me, I need to prove to him that I have a better speed tolerance than him. To do so, I used a bunch of circular sawblades and threw them at every single one of the balloons. Every single one. Not just the men, but the women. And the children too. And to make sure I could hit every single one of the balloons, I used an SSN 571 to locate the balloons hidden and make sure they did their best impression of diced onions. In exchange, he gave me 500 Indian rupees or about 7.11 USD. Fun fact about onions, the word onion comes from the Latin unio, meaning one or unity, because it grows in one singular bulb. You know what else grows in a singular bulb? Tulips. And what eats tulips? Deer. And what do bears eat? Moose and deer. What do bears also eat? Fish. What can you eat that has fish in it? Sushi, which is Gabe Newell's favorite food. And who is Gabe Newell? The president of Valve. The same guys who made Half-Life Opposing Forces. And who do you play as in that game? Adrian Shepard. Now how many things can I link with Adrian Shepard? Let's find out. Now that that is done, it's time to invade Yugoslavia. But let me tell you why I am invading first. Yugoslavia is where the SCP HQ is currently residing, and the SCP Foundation is not what you think. The SCP Foundation is not meant for securing, containing, and protecting. What they actually are is the source. The source of what, you may ask? CP. What the hell is CP? We don't speak of that. What we do speak of is how much money EDP is willing to buy the SCP Foundation for, which is why I am trying to own Yugoslavia, so that I may sell the SCP Foundation to him. And now that you know why I am trying to conquer Yugoslavia, we can finally begin our operation. Our first stop is Slovenia. I used the druid so he could use his plants and vegetables to make more vegetables with the balloons along with spikes that I hit all over the snow to capture any balloons that tried to escape by going under. Next up was Croatia, where we went directly to... After that, I sent a stealth jet and some less than allowed armaments of greatly expanding gas over Bosnia. It's quite sad, as the people of Bosnia are well known for being quite cheerful and outgoing. But it's not my fault that they are ranked 111 in the global economic scale. Besides, any children that may survive our subversive operation will be able to become a worker in the SCP Foundation founded by Epstein. We finished our conquest of Yugoslavia in Montenegro, where again, a stealth jet, illegal explosive, and serrated ninja stars made Yugoslavia surrender to us and allow us to get the achievement Stage of Empires. Now you might have heard me say Montenegro, but just know that it is not the same as the similar sounding word. I am not a racist individual, as the word that you think of is different if I say it in a Spanish accent. As in the Spanish dialect, the word literally just means the color black. How do I know this? Unfortunately, we could only go through all of Yugoslavia and only conquered it by making them surrender, and I can finally sell the SCP Foundation to EDP. In exchange, he gave me 2 Cheez-Its, a slice of Kraft Singles cheese, along with 2 bottles of Dasani water. In other words, he hard scammed me. And so I will make a promise. If I can't take revenge on EDP in 1 month, I will assist in the production of the long-awaited trilogy to the World War movies. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, while I was completing a map, I accidentally got Axis of Havoc, so, yeah.